Colonel Miri Eisin, though, retired from the Israeli Defense Forces, current managing director of the International Institute for Counterterrorism, starts us off today as our first guest. We thank you for coming on. I was talking about right off the top how the next step in this war might be a ground invasion, is IDF forces moving into Gaza. How imminent do you feel that is as you look in?
It's imminent. The question is if it's tonight or tomorrow or the next day, but to be able to actually tackle the immense Hamas terror infrastructure, that term that we always use and nobody knows what it means. We saw what it means on Saturday and Sunday, both with the terror operatives themselves, that let's say 2,000-3,000 came in, but many of them went back into the Gaza Strip with the hostages. There are 20,000-30,000 Hamas operatives inside the Gaza Strip, and you cannot get to them without a ground operation. You cannot get to the rockets. You cannot get to the cache of weapons, to the anti-tank weapons, to the booby traps, to all of the things that they used inside Israel on Saturday. You have to get in and demolish them. It won't demolish Hamas, but it will demolish that.
Now, to your point about how difficult it is to just do this from the air, it's also, as you're explaining, difficult to do once you go in on the ground. We're going to talk in a moment in some detail about the intricate tunnel system that we understand is in Gaza. That's what you're talking about, the booby traps there, I presume. So when you use words like demolish, I've heard members of the Israeli government say Hamas must be eliminated. Or is the capability there to accomplish that, number one? And if so, what does it look like once it's accomplished?
I'm going to say this in a clear way, and nobody's going to be comfortable about it. ISIS was crushed. It was not eliminated. And we need to understand very clearly that we are going to crush Hamas. But you cannot eliminate terror organizations only through that military action. But we will crush their capabilities. There's a difference between, because as you all know, ISIS is all over the place in the Middle East and the Sahel and Africa. And here we are. We have Hamas, and we are going to do what we can against those capabilities. All of this is being done at the heart of an area, and that's the second stage of the difficulties. It is in a dense urban area. What is Israel doing? We're doing something that nobody else does. We are calling, informing, going into the TVs, going into their radios, into their different systems, and saying, leave this neighborhood, leave this area. We are going to take it out. Why are we taking it out? Because it's built over both that underground subterranean system that you mentioned before. And in addition, what they've done on purpose, this is for years. It's been planned. It has been very systematic. You have the caches of weapons, of rockets, of anti-tank missiles, of the booby traps in the school, in the kindergarten, in the hospital, in the mosque. And these are sites that we are announcing that we are going to attack, and we are attacking because people are comparing this. There's nothing to compare to the events that have happened in Israel, and we're only starting to understand it. There's still horrifying things that are going on because we really don't know what's happened, not to 100 people, probably to 1,000 people. The numbers are still intense. And so what we are going to go in is to make sure, not that this isn't about people suffering, this is about crushing a horrific, barbaric Hamas terror organization as much as we can.
Understood. And we talked about, for example, the gruesome images that were shown today to the Secretary of State from the United States by the Israeli government, including the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. As Secretary Blinken said, beyond description. I mean, they were posted on the Israeli Prime Minister's Twitter account, other social media, these children that were literally burned and murdered. And so that's the backdrop for all of this. And that's what leads people like you to say that Hamas must be crushed. Let me go back to the second part of the original question, however. What does it look like if that goal is accomplished? Then what?
It means that military troops are going in, that it means that it's fighting against tens of thousands of Hamas terror operatives. We all saw their capabilities. I absolutely know that we are strong and will prevail, and we are a systematic army, and that's what we are going to do, military in that sense. It is going to be hard to see. It is going to be difficult for both sides. This isn't something that we do without the casualties also on our own side, but we have to do so. You can't leave it there.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.